I finally did it. I touched a zebra, and not just any day. This was the same day I went on my very first hike. So we're headed to Minus Game Ranch. It's about 49.7 kilometers away from the Lusaka city town center, and the drive there was peaceful. And when we saw the minus sign post, I knew we were about to experience something very special. It's a private owned place, so you do have to pay to have access to the services. We paid 250 kwacha each. That included the hike, ginger shots, free water bottles, and even access to some extra activities like archery, though we didn't try those this time. We were welcomed by an email. I thought we were bonding, but the moment I reached out to touch it, it just walked away like, yeah, not today, human. The entrance, there's a cozy seating area on the left. You find games, including a traditional game called Nsolo. I don't know what Western game I could compare it to. Before the hike, they gave us ginger shots. Very important, they said. I don't know about you, but my tolerance for ginger, yeah, not great. The second it touched my tongue, I kid you not, I felt shivers go straight down my spine. Our tour guide, Malambo, taught us some history about the place before we began our 2.5 kilometers hike. It wasn't just flat terrain. There were hills, bridges, and beautiful rocky paths. This was my very first hike, and I was extremely excited. We had already conquered our first hill. I felt surprisingly okay so far. The views absolutely stunning. I would love to come back here during the rainy season so that I can see it all lush and green. At this moment, I must admit I was rethinking the whole thing. I was getting a little tired. Along the way, we spotted some animals, including antelopes, zebras, and I don't know what those other animals are called. They were just chilling like they owned the place. Now, if you're gonna do this, I would advise you to wear very comfortable shoes and shoes that are rock climbing friendly, if that's even a thing, because it's a little hilly, and the chances of one falling is very, very, very high. So at this part, this one, I was actually pretty scared of going down this little hill, because the guy did tell us that most people do fall on this part. It was a bit scared, but I had to do it because I was the only one left, and yeah, it went well. I took it very slow and steady. I'm very proud to say that I didn't fall once. And I actually made it to the bottom, so I was pretty proud of myself. This is coming from a person that is extremely clumsy. This was the very last hilly place. After that, we were headed towards the finish line. And after that, we decided to go for a short nature walk. It was very, very peaceful, filled with fresh air and the perfect cool down. I'm so glad that this is how we concluded on our little trip. We got to see the animals a little closer. This almost felt like a safari walk, except I don't think I was dressed for a safari walk, but I absolutely enjoyed seeing the animals a little closer than I normally have seen them from the safari drives I've been on. But here's the part I was most looking forward to: the zebras. I've always wanted to meet one up close. If I could live in the wild, I honestly would. Though let's be real, I'm a Toto city girl and I'm not sure I'll survive for long out there. Finally, I touched one. It's caught, luscious, its mane beautiful. It was so friendly, especially after the tour guide gave me some food for it. Next thing I knew, it was following me around like we're best friends or like I was its mother or something. Having it eat from my palms was actually very nice. I must admit that I actually really liked the feeling. I always thought it would bite me or something, but it actually felt nice. It felt like it was actually nibbling on my hand. And this is just me looking at it a little closer while I say my goodbyes. Finally, if you ever get the chance to visit Minus Game Ranch, I would absolutely advise you to go for it. Between the hike, the views, and the animals, it's totally worth it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel adventures. Thanks for watching. Bye.